Yo, what is going on, guys? NRUK Racing League here, and we're back. It's Season 2 time, ladies and gentlemen. And here we are then. It's Daytona Day, Daytona 500 time, ladies and gentlemen. And just wait for it to come off. This is just finished after the NSDCA race. If you want to go check it out, you can. Just waiting for that to finish to hopefully garner some extra viewers. And yeah, it's Daytona Day. Let's go and do this. I'm just going to copy the link here. Just going to put it into the Discord servers so we can get some few people in. And then pop in and say hi if you join the stream tonight. Alright, here we go then. So yeah, if you're here, please pop in and say hi. And it's time to go racing in the NRUK. Hey Michael, welcome, and welcome Kukalon to the stream. Welcome, guys. And yeah, without further ado, let's just get straight into this. Please don't crash. Yay. This is Cup Series action tonight. 20 laps to make up the Daytona 500 for this season. 42 drivers looking to battle it out for the win. Your current points leader is Joe Rutkowski in the 5. Can he hang on to his points lead, or will it be shuffled up today? It's very close. If we take a look at the standings here, only 157 points separate 10th from first. So we're still up for grabs. Let's get this going. Says Peter, welcome to the stream. Peter and Jack, welcome. But yeah, this is going to be intense. Of course, yesterday we somehow made it for a Daytona race without the big one. However, we had many close calls. With them going 4 wide, they were bumping around on the apron at times. They were getting very, very close indeed. So it could be close to see if we go for today's 500 without any wrecks. I don't think that's going to happen. But whatever happens today, I'm glad you were able to join us. Of course, Season 1 champion Keith Stevens won this race last year. Might be a lucky charm, probably not, but we'll see what happens today. As we're going to run through your field of 42. Welcome everyone to the stream, and without further ado, let's get into your starting lineup. On the pole then is the 10 of Luigi Octavo, to the outside the 4 of Juan Garcia. Then we have the 48 of Jay Jefferson, the 20 of Antonin Charbois. Then we have the 2 of Alexander Rowe. The 93 is Colton Yo. Then we have the 47 of Mac Johnson. The 11 is Mark McDonald. Then we have the 36 of Tim Randolph. The 27 is Phoebe Awata. The 34 is Steve Larker. Then we have the 14 of Ethan Strite, last time winner out at Darlington, to remind you all. Then we have the 3 of William Bulin. The 55 is Joe Jefferson. The 78 is Artemi Fedorov. Hey Diego, welcome to the stream. Yepes. To the outside, the 26 of Kaylee Baran. Then we have the 9 of Zachary Fitzwater Sr. The 7 of Logan Cloud, who is currently second in points. To the inside, the 22 of Marcus Sachi. Then we have the 40 of Tyler Bradley. The 38 is Carter Friesen. The 21 is Derek Hamill. Then we have the 24 of Nathan Stapleton. The 5 is Joe Rutkowski, your current points leader. Then we have the 16 of Greg Lee. The 87 is Larry Bouchard. 13 is Sebastian Kuklon. Then we have the 1 of Landon Lyons. The 30 is Derek Bouchard. Then we have the 99 of Keith Stevens. The 43 is Nicholas Wade. The 17 is Adam McDowell. Then we have the 95 of William Seaman. The 88 is Max Anderson. Then we have the 15 of Mathis Wells. The 23 of Dash Baran. The 83 is Diego Yepes. Then we have the 31 of Mark Malans, the 18 of TJ Smith, 41 is Roger A, the 51 is Luke Rainey, and to the outside, the 42 of code Luigi. It's time for Daytona then. The shuffle, the big ones. It has everything. It's the crown jewel race. The one, well, apart from the championship race and the championship that everyone wants to win. We're going to get going at Daytona with Octavo and Garcia on the front row. Who's going to be the victory tonight? Peter's driver's looking to sweep the weekend. Ryan Dalton wins yesterday. For that to happen, Fedorov or Milans has to go and get the victory. But who will come out winner today? Octavo leads on pole. With all the others behind him. It's anyone's race to win. But who can come out the victor tonight? Or for the afternoon in your guys' time? Eagerly anticipating, the pace car makes the sharp left turn down pit road. And the field 42 are going to get running for the second ever NRUK Daytona 500. Hey Eli, welcome. Green flag in the air, we're racing at the world centre of racing. And into turn 1 they will hurtle. Some already making the 3-1 move for second down below. Welcome Eli Bright to the stream, by the way. To the low side, here comes Alexander Rowe in the 2 down the backstretch. On the inside lane, very early on. They're already 3 wide going down the backstretch. What a sight to see. All 42 battling hard, but it's Juan Garcia who actually is going to pull down low. This is the very sketchy turn. Yesterday we saw drivers getting into the wall and people getting very squirrely on the inside as Ethan Strite already knocks down the wall, getting some rubbing on the outside lane. He split up the pack massively. Back there we see this front group has kind of pulled away. Strite hit the wall and it killed his momentum, and some of the other drivers, however, they should be able to catch them back up with the draft as we complete lap number 1. Your leader was Alexander Rowe in the 2. It's now Mac Johnson in the 47 who goes out front. I don't know why it's lagging, to be honest, that much. Sorry about that. Randolph now makes his move down towards the inside lane. Fedorov and Fitzwater are now making their attempts, just trying to get a feel for what it's like to be up early, and they haven't caught up yet. The pack is split. It's already crazy. And I think it's Wade at the back. It's not too bad, but some could lose the draft here. As here comes Zachary Fitzwater Sr. Still trying and attempting to win his first NRUK race. It's been a struggle for him so far in all NRUK competition. How much it would mean to him to win this first race, and what a better way to do it in the Daytona 500. He'll move up high. Here comes the points leader, Hendrick Motorsports, 5 car. Joe Rutkowski trying to just get home, bring home the car today. He should stay in top of the points lead unless someone has a really good day below him. He's now going to lead a lap, but it will not. His lead will not last long. Here comes Bouchard, Friesen, Kukulon and others. Don't know why the stream has been so jumpy recently. Normally my streaming software has been quite good, but I have noticed the last couple of weeks it has been getting a bit laggy here and there, so apologies for that. Bouchard on the inside. Looks like Nicholas Wade could be losing the draft here. He's going to have to bank on a caution coming out if he wants to catch back up to the rest of the field. However, all other 41 drivers are intact with the field right now. That inside lane making a huge charge. Rutkowski doing a nice job blocking. But here comes Sebastian Kuklon in the 13. I believe already has a win this year at Dover. He's pushed by William Bulin in the 3, Marcus Sacchi in the 22. So a lot of drivers still battling out hard, trying to win the Daytona 500. What a prestigious race to go and do and win. We've only just got going here. We're only 5 laps into the 20, so still a long way to go. Still a lot of shuffling to do, and we're still probably waiting for that inevitable big wreck to happen. Once it does, that's going to shuffle up the field, and that'll be certainly interesting to see what happens then. But Rutkowski doing a nice, solid job of blocking so far. We saw how good the 5 was last week as they go 4 wide behind them. Jefferson and Bulin. Hammer on the high side. Stevens down low. How are they going to sort this out going through the trival? This is normally when they're huge wreck behind them. Bouchard tumbles down the front stretch and the huge run strikes at Daytona. Horrible impact. Landon Lyons, Fedorov, they're all piling in. There's Seaman and others. Jefferson is involved. Yepes going through the grass. Bouchard got the worst of it. Yepes might have just gone through the grass there. Doesn't look like he's got that much damage. Seaman, Jefferson involved. There's Tim Randolph and Kaylee Baram. And that was a horrible impact there. Juan Garcia looks to be torn up. Mike McDonald and others have damage from that wreck. And there is the first caution of the day. A wreck happens on lap 6, and it was Larry Bouchard who went violently flipping down the front stretch. And that was just a horrible wreck to see. Let's go check how this wreck happened and what caused him to flip so violently here. See there, 4 wide in front of him. That is... Oh, and he actually got hooked there. Yepes was the one who got hooked from behind, I believe, because I'll say they're 4 wide in front of them. They're actually 4 wide here as well. Randolph, Luigi, Yepes and Friesen. And it's Yepes here is in the middle who gets hooked, who actually hooks onto the 87 of Bouchard. They get hooked together. That forces them down into Code Luigi. And through them, it's just going. And Yepes actually managed to stay out of it. He keeps off all the walls, but you can see what happened in front of him. A huge stack up in the field. And once again, just the wrong place at the wrong time for some drivers. Let's go on board with Larry Bouchard. Get ready, folks, because this is going to be a wild ride for everyone here. Bouchard went flipping violently down the front stretch. See, watch here, gets turned off the turn. He's already too busy worrying about the other 4 wide in front of him. He goes flipping over again. And again, you see Friesen and Fedorov getting a bit of damage. There's Alexander Rowe coming in. That was a meaty hit there from another driver. I don't know exactly who that was. But he got another pretty hard hit there. See him there, Fedorov. Artemi Fedorov did an awesome job. He got hit just there by Friesen. It was actually Seaman who went piling into him there. There's Juan Garcia, McDonald. Fedorov did a nice job, but Friesen was just coming back up the track. Nothing Friesen or Fedorov could do. He got a bit of damage, not a whole lot. Was it enough to be put him off the pace? We don't know, but only minimal drivers got out of that one unscathed and without damage. Let's go skip ahead now, and so that's the first big one of the race and the weekend, in fact. Will it be the last? Maybe not. We don't know yet. Who out from... I know, but a whole host of cars are out from that incident there. Carter Friesen out from the race. Larry Bouchard is out. William Seaman, Landon Lyons' season is going terribly. He's out of this race once again. Joe Jefferson is out. Tim Randolph, Nathan Stapleton, Juan Garcia, Alexander Rowe and Artemi Fedorov are out from this race. Your top 10 looks like this coming back to the restart on lap number 10. Joe Rutkowski is your leader. Second, Marcus Sacchi. Third is Zachary Fitzwater Sr. Fourth, Sebastian Kuklon. Fifth is William Bulin. Sixth, Joe Jefferson. Seventh, reigning Daytona 500 champion and season 1 champion Keith Stevens. 8th for Cole Luigi. 9th for Steve Larker. And 10th is TJ Smith. So then, we've only got 32 left now in the race, and some of them still do have damage. Only minimal cars still remain in this one. But here come the remaining drivers to the restart. It's Rutkowski, the points leader, out in front. Green flag back in the air. And do they go straight back to the 3-1 mayhem? Yes is the answer. Fitzwater, the first driver to pull down low. Everyone else stays up high for the time being. They go to the 5 now. Rutkowski blocks and others get towards the inside lane. Rutkowski now has a good advantage out front. But here comes Fitzwater challenging in the 9. some of the drivers outpaced, so the pack is going to be reduced by quite some distance here, I think. See, not as you can see by behind the camera angle there. Kukulon catches the wall there. Didn't end up too bad for him, but he did catch it. But you see a lot of drivers off the pace here, and there's not as many in this first pack, so you can definitely tell there's been a big wreck because of how many remain in this race. Fitzwater leads the first lap back from the restart. So these drivers in this front pack now probably have the best shot of winning this race. Right now, it's Fitzwater out in front. He blocks low, but the run of Code Luigi, with help from TJ Smith and Derek Bouchard, is going to take him to first. We might get lappers. Peter's got a good point there. We might get lappers, depending on how long this green flag stretch goes on for. But it's Code Luigi out in front. Bouchard, though, making a good challenge towards the inside with help from Max Anderson and the 31 of Mark Milans. But it's actually Luigi who stays out front. Code will be out in front this lap. No, Fitzwater pipped into the line again. But here comes Max Anderson, another Hendrick Motorsport car. Up towards the front. Hendrick got three of their cars here. Rutkowski, Jefferson and Anderson all in the lead pack. Of course, Anderson won the night race at Daytona last year. That is a good fact to look at. Can he get another win at Daytona today? He will now move up high, however, allowing room for others to challenge. And the first car to challenge that is Mark Milans in the 31. However, his challenge does not last long. Luke Rainey goes towards the inside lane with help from second in points, Logan Cloud and others. But it's Anderson doing a nice job of blocking out front right now. Behind him, Logan Cloud, Colton Yo, giving him help. Oh, Rutkowski's engines gives up on him. A plumber on the 5 car. That kills the momentum of the high lane and is going to distance even more drivers from the pack. Your points leader with a huge issue in the 5. Rutkowski blows up. Such a tough break. That's going to slow down Kukulon, Sachi, Larker, Colton Yo and so many others. And Joe Rutkowski, who was having such a good run in the 5, something gives up on him. And now the pack is reduced to even more. It wasn't Yo actually, it was some other driver there. And your points leader, who just wanted to bring the car home, now has an issue. And now has caused even more separation. Rutkowski will trundle around. That's the end of his Daytona 500 hopes. They kept it straight. Credit to the rest of the drivers for avoiding him. But now we only have a pack of around 10 drivers here who are going to battle out if another caution does not come out, however, which would bunch up the field once again. Tough break for a lot of drivers there. No more than Rutkowski, though. He's having a decent run going. And his chances of winning the race are now over. But these 10 have still got a lot to fight for here to maybe become the Daytona 500 champion. It's now Roger A who goes out towards the front. Behind him, Max Anderson, Code Luigi, Mark Milans, and Jay Jefferson. A whole host of Chevys up here at the front. Only Yo, Yepes and Fitzwater, 7 out of the 10 cars in the lead pack are Chevys. Chevy domination here at Daytona. Max Anderson still remains out front. He has been dominant car of the day so far. Still a lot of drivers waiting to make a move, but Anderson is doing a pretty nice job right now. Code Luigi on the inside lane. He's going to be the next to maybe stout a challenge. The second pack who are trying to regroup and try and maybe get a charge on the first pack. And the caution is out. Anderson led them back. And a massive wreck in the field. McDowell, huge hit for Tyler Bradley. And Bulin. Hamill's involved. Iwata, McDowell and others. Greg Lee and the rest avoid. And the second caution is out here. Is that the end of the race? Has Max Anderson won the 500 or do we go back racing? That's the question on everyone's mind. But Kaylee Brown and others have wrecked. The second caution has flown. And does that signal the end of the race? Or will we continue going here? And there we're going to see how the second caution happened here. Hamill and Bouchard look like they've gone for a spin. And caution is going to shake up everything. Here we see forward again. It's Bradley, Iwata and Stevens. And the reigning Daytona 500 champion is not going to make it back-to-back yet. It's turned into his teammate Adam McDowell. In fact, Stevens did not get the worst of it at all. And the rest of them go sliding through. The field does a tough link for Bradley. Kukulon made it past. Others made it past. But it was Bulin who had the hard link with Tyler Bradley. From here, look at this. He just avoided a water and then pounds the back of the 40. That's a hard link for both drivers there. Does that signal the end of the race? Has Max Anderson just peeled off his second win at Daytona and NRUK and the Daytona 500? We're going to find out sooner or later. Whether he has won it. The 88 team anticipatingly waiting to see whether we will go green. If the pace car lights go out when we reach the line this time by, it will be a one-lap shootout to decide it all. If the pace lights keep on, that means Max Anderson and the 88 team has won the race and the Daytona 500 for Hendrick Motorsports. Here we go. This will be the moment of truth. Are we going to have a one-lap shootout? Maybe. It might happen. If the pace car lights do not go out, Max Anderson confirmed your winner. And the lights do go out. Here we go. It's going to be a one-lap shootout. It's going to be intense. It's going to be wild. But which driver has a shot at winning the Daytona 500? Out from that incident, Joe Rutkowski had a valve issue on the 5. So he is out from this race. With that, an accident. From that accident, Bulin and Bradley both have gone. And you think anyone inside the top 10 probably has the best shot at winning right now. Pocono 2, it is Pocono 2. One lap dance. It's a one lap dance, fair enough. In the lead then, Max Anderson. Behind him, Code Luigi. Colton Yo in third. Fourth is Mark Milans. Fifth, Zachary Fitzwater Sr. Sixth is Joe Jefferson. Seventh, Roger Ray. Eighth, Logan Cloud. Ninth, Luke Rainey. 10th is Diego Yepes. 11th, Nicholas Wade. 12th is TJ Smith. 13th, Keith Stevens. 14th, Octavo. And 15th, Bouchard. Top 15 probably have a good chance. Others including Kukulon and Larker maybe do have a bit of a chance as well. What will happen here? If they wreck, man, that could jumble it up. Come into the finish flag. But Anderson, can he hold position? He's probably not in the best position right now. Being in front with a lap to go, probably not where you want to be at Daytona. The others are going to look to spoil the party and win the Daytona 500. It's going to be dramatic. It's going to be incredible. What a way to finish Season 2 with a one-lap shootout. Anderson first, Luigi second, Yo third, Milans fourth, Fitzwater Senior fifth. Who runs out the winner? Do one of those drivers win, or does another guy spoil the party? Pace car down pit lane. It's one lap shootout time again in NRUK. Anderson leads them back to the green flag and the white flag. We're racing. Crack, brilliant start from Anderson. Even better from Luigi as the front two pull away. What a restart from Ko Luigi, Colin Yo and Fitzwater. Drop down low. Here comes the 42. He has help from Yo. Fitzwater's there. That's the end of the race for Max Anderson. He goes to the high side. And down to the low side, it's Colin Yo with a huge free-wide move to win the 500. To the inside, 93 Toyota for Burger King Racing. Milan's making a late charge. He helps Yo out in front. Coming back to the right finish flag. It's here. He's going to do it. Colton Yo has won the Daytona 500 for Burger King Racing. They've done it. And Colton Yo, who had the most miserable of seasons, last year, he only raced half the season before dropping out for Eli Bright, has now had the most outstanding of comeback years. He's already won a race. He now is crowned the Daytona 500 winner. Colton Yo in the 93 has won the Daytona 500. He has done it. Congrats to their team. It's going to be a party at the Yo household tonight. Colton Yo, the Daytona 500 winner. Damn, what a race that was. That's going to jumble up points as well. Let's go check out the finishing results and the standings. Colton Yo leads 2 laps on his way to victory in the Daytona 500. 2 caution flags for 8 laps and 8 lean changes between 7 different drivers. Colton Yo leads 2 laps. Oh, welcome Brandon, by the way. Welcome. Colton Yo goes on to win the race. He finishes in first position. Second for Mark Milan's, a good day for him. Third, Kodoiji. Fourth, Joe Jefferson. Fifth for Max Anderson. Sixth was Diego Yepes. Seventh for Zachary Fitzwater Sr. Eighth for Logan Cloud. Ninth is Luke Rainey. And 10th is Roger Ray. Take a break and try again. I know I get that all the time. Down here we have Kukulon finishing 13th. Some others down here. Mac Johnson 18th. Stevens 20th Season 1 champion. Hamilton Wells down here not having the greatest of days. And then we have the retired drivers who did not have the day at the office they were looking for. Rutkowski led the most laps. Gets a few bonus points. But that's not the day the points leader wanted coming into this race. Carter Friesen rounds off your points field. Standings look like this, and with that win, it's his 3rd win of the season for Colton Yo. What a revelation this season has been for him. 3rd win from 12 races. Yo is now your points leader. Only a 5-point advantage though over Logan Cloud in 2nd. 3rd for Rutkowski, he drops 2 positions. 4th is Greg Lee. 5th is Nicholas Wade. 6th Ethan Strite. 7th Sebastian Kukulon. 8th is Mark Milans. 9th Kodoiji, and 10th is Derek Bouchard. Currently making it in on a wildcard spot, Jay Jefferson and Keith Stevens, just about hanging on to it. Here we see the rest of the standings then. Yepes needs a win or a few wins to get a wildcard spot maybe for the chase. Look at others down here as well. Fitzwater's looking, some of these drivers down here, their hopes looking very slim. A wildcard spot definitely is going to be the place to look for these guys. Tim Randolph especially. Seaman and Rowe not having a good year. Landon Lyons is having a shocker. That was the Daytona 500. Thank you everyone that tuned in. That was wild. I believe we're going to be back tomorrow for Mick George series action maybe from Atlanta. Let me just see. Yes, we will be. We'll be back for Mick George Series action at Atlanta. I know more of you guys that watched tonight are in that, so I hope you can join again. Thank you to Seb, Peter, Diego, Eli, Michael Canto, Brandon for joining in, and Logan at the end. Damn, that was a fun race, and I hope to see you tomorrow for more NRUK action. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Have a great race, and we'll see you soon.